Let's do a natural nail and tip overlay. Using the Nailogic Sticks It Nail Prep, apply a thin coat as you would polish. Avoid applying to the skin and allow 10 to 15 seconds to dry. Always cap the free edge. Using Nailogic's building gel, apply a small amount of gel at the tip end of the nail. Using a Nailogic No. 2 Gels brush, begin to distribute this small amount of gel in the middle of the nail only. Notice that we do not go all the way back to the cuticle straight away, and that we don't immediately try to put gel along the sidewalls. Once having distributed in the middle of the nail, 2 or 3 strokes down each side, being very careful not to brush gel onto the skin. Always cap the free edge. And then we're going to use the small swirling motions to swirl and push gel backward toward the cuticle. Be cautious not to push gel up against the skin. Then, using the Nailogic building gel once again, we're going to apply some gel down the middle of the nail. And we're then going to just stop and watch for a few moments as we see the building gel that we've just applied begin to flow and shape on its own. Add just a little bit of gel at a time until you understand what enough gel is. If the gel does not flow down to the sidewalls by itself in only 10 to 15 seconds, you know you do not have enough gel on the nail. You can move gel around with your brush if you feel you need to, but use very light brush strokes, and only if you feel it's necessary. Add more gel as you feel it needed. Allow for the gel to flow. When it flows down to the sidewalls and the back of the nail by itself, simply turn the hand upside down to shape the arches onto the nails. If the nail is still flat after 20 to 25 seconds upside down, you do not have enough gel on the nail. If the arch is too high, remove a little gel, allow to self-level, and reshape by turning it upside down once again. After 25 seconds upside down, you should have a beautiful little arch. Once you have the shape desired, immediately place the nails underneath UV light for 5 seconds. Then remove the fingers from the UV light for 5 seconds. We're going to put it back into the light for 5 seconds, pull it out, do this 3 or 4 times to reduce the heat sensitivity that may occur as the gel turns from a liquid to become a solid. And then we're going to place the nails underneath UV light for a full 2 minutes. Sanitize to remove the tacky residue that remains on the nail surface using a lint-free wipe, and be generous with the sanitizer. When doing services, you will put gel on all 4 fingers. Because of the way our gel flows, thumbs must be done separately, and the 4 and 4. Do not expect all nails to come out perfectly shaped. This nail looks pretty good, but the instructions will advise that you always at least buff or file to remove the shine from every building gel nail surface before finishing. Here we're simply going to file with a 180 grit file to remove the shine from the entire surface of the nail. And of course, during this process, we're going to do what we can to make certain that the nail is properly shaped. Always go through the process of shaping the surface of the nail. Avoid shaping on the free edge if possible. Dust, sanitize aggressively and completely, and allow to dry. Now would be a great time to apply a couple coats of Tend2Go UV gel nail polish, whether it came from a bottle or a color that you've created yourself. Apply your colors according to the instructions. When it's cured, you're going to apply the eye shine. Apply a small drop more toward the middle of the nail, push back, draw off the free edge, use as few strokes as possible, and of course always cap the free edge. Remove any gel from the skin and cure underneath UV light for 2 minutes. When this comes out of the light, there will be that tacky residue. Simply wipe it away with Nailogic hand and nail sanitizer and a clean, lint-free wipe. You have now finished a simple gel overlay, whether it be over the natural nail or over a tip. Please do understand that this will require practice to become fast enough and good enough to be calling yourself a professional. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? You're done.